Tell me, what do you get when you combine a PhD dissertation, 178 names, and a heart full of gratitude? You get this episode of Ministry Insights. My family, my staff at SermonView, my church, and so many others impacted me as I completed a PhD. And in this episode, I just want to say thank you by name to each one of you. But if you think you're not in this episode, don't skip it, because in the process of doing this, I'm going to tell you why gratitude is so important in leadership and ministry. And I'm going to share some research that shows how naming those you're grateful for out loud actually improves your mental health. Hello, it's Larry Witzel back with another ministry insight from SermonView. I am so grateful that you've chosen to spend a few minutes with me today. If you find the episode valuable, please subscribe so we can stay in touch. Today's episode is deeply personal and deeply pastoral. I want to share something that I included in my PhD dissertation, the full acknowledgement section. It's long, it's honest, and it's a reminder that none of us lead alone. See, there's a myth about leadership that it's all about individual brilliance, that visionaries go off into the wilderness, they climb the mountain alone, and they return with divine insight to change the world. But anyone who's actually led knows that's a fantasy. The truth? Ministry is communal. Growth is relational. And calling is lived out in context with people. We don't climb the mountain alone. We summit because someone packed our gear. Someone checked the weather. Someone said, "You've got this," when we wanted to turn around. Gratitude is not a footnote in leadership. It's the fuel. It's what keeps you grounded when success starts whispering lies that you did this all yourself. And it's what lifts you when failure weighs too heavy. That's why I took time in my dissertation to name every single person who made this PhD possible. And when I was done, I counted them. 178 names, 178 people who blessed me, supported me, cried with me, cheered me across the finish line. Now, this might seem excessive to some, but here's what I want you to understand. Gratitude multiplies impact. When we acknowledge the people who shape us, we give others permission to do the same, and we remind ourselves that we're not self-made, we're community-made. The Apostle Paul understood this. Nearly every letter he wrote opens with thanksgiving. Philippians 1:3, I thank my God every time I remember you. He knew the church was a body, each part vital, none replaceable, and he was grateful. Psychology backs this up too. Studies show that practicing gratitude not only boosts mental well-being, but also strengthens relationships and increases resilience. Leaders who express thanks regularly are seen as more trustworthy and effective by their teams. So today, as I read my acknowledgments aloud, I'm not just reciting a list. I'm telling a story of shared sacrifice, of love and investment, of church and calling and collaboration. I'm saying out loud what too many leaders keep to themselves. We need each other. And maybe that's something you need to hear too. You're not alone in this work. Someone prayed for you. Someone challenged you. Someone walked beside you. And someone will pick up the baton when your race is run. So who are you grateful for? Because I promise, naming them matters. Okay, here we go. I seriously hope I can get through this without crying. Acknowledgements. Thank you, Angela, for giving me the space to study and write and for loving me to the finish line. I hear you. No more school for me. Thank you, Zoe and Josiah, for giving me evenings and weekends to do this. I'm proud of you. Thank you to the SermonView crew who went on this journey with me, for embracing my wild ideas and turning them into actual technology and services that help churches with digital evangelism and community connection. Lori Ball, Lucy Peterson, Kari Dixon, Sarah Grant, Todd Farrell, Gregory Boney, Danielle Farrell, Randy Mitchum, Cato Charles, Harley Abbott, Giovanni Calise, Christine Thompson, Katie Zamudio, Victoria Incapie, Wayne Cook, Marnie Cook, Connor McCutcheon, Kristen Jones, Rick Baskett, and Robbie Gorkali. You too, Vince Williams, because our 18 years together laid the foundation for this work. Thank you to my dissertation chair, Dr. Wesley Hartley, for catching the vision and helping me hone these ideas. God sent you at just the right time. Thank you to my other committee members, Dr. Christopher Beck and Dr. Carol Hepburn, and to other professors at Liberty University School of Communication and the Arts who challenged and supported me through the program. Dr. Stephanie Preston, Dr. Scott Hayes, Dr. Sarah Brake, and Dr. Crystal Sears. Thank you to my manuscript editors, Dr. Michael Collin and Jane Braun, and to Hunter Lengel and Brianna King from Commit Action for keeping me on schedule. And thank you to my classmates with whom I commiserated. Sarah Ellis, Dr. Tabitha Dragonberry, Ken Dixon, Dr. Gervon Marsh, Dr. Toy Thornton, Dr. Kaylee Spilger, Savannah Flack, Jonathan Robertson, Sarah Anwar, Dr. Erica Heller, Jenny French-Cyrick, and Dr. Doda Lujaraj. Thank you to my community of faith, Oasis Christian Center, who cheered for me and never failed to ask how it was going, especially Jose and Tiffany St. Fard, Lonnie and Karen Pierce, Jeanette Edmister, Dr. Mike Davis and Donna Silsby, Flora Flint, Troy and Debbie Pierce, Lyndall and Sarah Grant, Dennis and Ara Stevens, David and Holly Lackey, Jim and Helena Stringer, Kevin and Becca Black, Chris and Malika Childers, Rob and Peggy McNabb, Peter and Kimberly McNabb, Patrick and Karen Earl, Roxanne Boos, and Donald Cobbs. Thank you to New Heights FMO and to my brothers who walk with me through both good days and hard nights. Joe, Mark, Ryan, Brian, Craig, Christopher, John, Glenn, Don, Josh, Toby, Alex, Mac, Nick, Will, Dave, Armand, Ben, Caleb, AJ, Sam, Stephen, Paul, Mike, Benjamin, Leonard, Ruben, Terry, Jess, and all the rest of you. I love you guys. Thank you, Dr. Steve Stevens, for pushing me to do this and processing with me every time we got together. Thank you to my other mentors, peers, and friends who listened, prodded, challenged, and cheered me through this journey. Dr. Eddie Witzel, Dr. Kimberly Pichot, Dr. Rick McEdward, Dr. Mark LaValle, Dr. Cara Johnson, Dr. Terry Johnson, Dr. Jose Cortez Jr., Dr. Hiram Ruster, Dr. Roger Walter, Gene Heinrich, Jennifer Schmidt, Dr. Ryan Whitehead, Dr. Linnell Ellis, Dr. Nancy Semituk, Dr. Dave Bullock, Dr. Lauren Dickinson, and Jim Hannum. And thank you to my tribe, the Adventist communicators who have always inspired me and always welcomed me home. Michelle Stutz, Heidi Baumgartner, McKenna Horton, Anthony White, Jonathan Russell, Caleb Isley, Nina Villado McGill, Jeremy and Chrissy Barber, Mitchell Kessler, Nicole Dominguez, Paulette Gates, Desiree Rinsa, Steve Astownit, Jay Wintermeyer, Kevin and Lisa Kruger, Ray Tates, Celeste Ryan Blythe, Alicia Adams, Laura Samino, Tara Hargrove, Kermit Netteberg, Daniel Weber, Julio Munoz, Kimberly Les Moran, Dr. Sam Neves, Alyssa Truman, and Dr. Rohan Wellington. Thank you to my dad, Dr. Everett Witzel, MD, PhD, whose original dissertation is one of my treasured possessions. I miss you. You were the original paradox, and now it's just Eddie and me. Most of all, thank you to the pastors crazy enough to try these wild ideas and learn together with me, as well as those who invested in them. Byron Corbett, Richie Halverson, Tom Stone, Dr. Ron Cluzet, Jeremy Arnall, Rusty Williams, Walter Mancia, Dean Reed, Bobby Harris, Mario Torres, Mike Pettigill, Mo Zonke, Randy Fields, Alvaro Torres Jr., Ed Anderson, Jonathan Smith, Vincent Woolsey, Rachel Swanson, Rob Zama, Tim Taylor, Tyler Long, Van Bledsoe, and so many others. And finally, both first and last, thank you, Jesus. Your blood never failed me yet. Gratitude isn't just a nice gesture. It's a leadership multiplier. When we acknowledge those who shape us, we remind ourselves that ministry is never a solo act. Whether it's a teammate, professor, family member, or church elder, naming those who helped us honors the journey and builds stronger community. Because leaders are not self-made, we're community-made. The Apostle Paul understood this. He opened nearly every letter with thanksgiving. and modern research backs him up. Gratitude strengthens relationships, boosts well-being, and increases resilience. When leaders show appreciation, it deepens trust and creates lasting impact. So here's the challenge for you. Take time today to name the people who've shaped your ministry. Say thank you, not just in your heart, but out loud. Because when you practice gratitude, you don't just bless others, you lead better, you love deeper, and you stay grounded in the calling that God has placed on your life. Completing a PhD was one of the hardest and most fulfilling things I've ever done. After 3.5 grueling years juggling work, family, church, and school, I finally marched across that stage in my doctoral regalia. If you'd like to hear 5 things I learned that helped me finish my PhD, check out the last episode of Ministry Insights from SermonView. Pastor, I know the weight you carry. Ministry can feel isolating, but I want you to hear this. You are not alone. You are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, those who have invested in you, those cheering you on now, and those whose lives are being changed because of your faithfulness. You are part of a divine story still unfolding, so keep showing up. Keep sowing seeds because God is not finished with you. He's got some amazing things in store for your future. I love you guys. I'm cheering for you. We'll see you next time.